भगवद्गीता प्रथमोऽध्यायः। अतः प्रथमोऽध्यायः। अर्जुन's conversion। अर्जुन विषादयोगः। धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुयुत्सवः मामकाः पाण्डवाश्चैव किमकुर्वत संजय। Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjaya, what indeed did my people and the followers of the Pandavas do after having assembled in the holy land of Kurukshetra, eager to join battle? Sanjaya uvacha दृष्ट्वा तु पाण्डवानीकं व्यूढं दुर्योधनास्तदा आचार्यमुपसंयम्य राजा वचनं ब्रवीत्. Sanjaya said, then seeing the army of the Pandavas arrayed in battle order, King Duryodhana for his part approached the teacher Drona and spoke to him the following words. पश्यैतां पाण्डुपुत्रानमाचार्य महतीं च मूं व्यूढां द्रुपदपुत्रेण तव शिष्येन धीमता. O teacher, behold this great army of the sons of Pandu, arrayed in battle order by your talented disciple, the son of Drupada. अत्र शूरा महेश्वासा भीमार्जुन समायुधि युयुधानो विराटश्च द्रुपदश्च महारथः. Here in that army are many brave bowmen of note who are equal to Bhima and Arjuna in battle. Great car warriors like Yudharma, Virata and Drupada. दृष्टकेतुश्चेकितानः काशीराजश्च वीर्यवान् पुरुजित् कुन्तिभोजश्च शैब्यश्च नरपुङ्गवाः. Drishtaketu, Chekitana and the brave king of Kashi, Purujit, Kuntibhoja and Shaibya, the best of men. युधामनुष्य विक्रांत उत्तमौजा च वीर्यवान् सौभद्रो द्रौपदेयाश्च सर्व एव महारथा. The powerful Yudhamanyu, the brave Uttamauja, the son of Subhadra and the sons of Draupadi, all these are indeed noted car warriors. Asmakam tu vishishtaye tanibodha dvijottama नायका मम सैन्यस्य संज्ञार्थं तान् ब्रवीमि ते. O best of Brahmanas, I shall mention for your information the names of the distinguished leaders of our army. Bhavan Bhishmashya Karnashya Krupashya Samitighnayah Ashwattama Vikarnashya Somadatti yourself, Bhishma and Karna, the victorious Krupa, Ashwattama, Vikarna and Jayadratha, the son of Somadatta, Anye cha bahavaha shuraha madarte chakta jivitaha, Nana shastra praharanaha sarve yuddha visharadaha. These and many more brave men who are ready to lay down their lives for my sake and who fight with various types of weapons are present here. All of them are seasoned warriors. Aparyaptam tadasmakam bhalam bhishmabhirakshitam paryaptam tvidametesham bhalam bhima rakshitam. Though numerically superior, inadequate is the army of ours defended by Bhishma, while theirs guarded by Bhima is adequate. Ayaneshu cha sarveshu yatha bhagamavastita Bhishmameva birakshantu bhavantas sarva eva hi. Therefore, Do ye all protect Bhishma, remaining in appropriate positions in your respective divisions. Tasya sanjanayan harsham kuru vruddha pitamaha Simvanadam vinodjaichaiya shankham dadauma pratapavan. Cheering him up, the valiant grandfather Bhishma, the oldest of the Kurus, sounded a lion roar loudly and blew his conch shell horn. ततः शङ्काश्च भीर्यश्च पनवानकगोमुखाः सहसैवाभ्यहन्यन्त स शब्दस्तु मूलोऽभवत्. Thereupon conch, kettle drums, tabards, trumpets, and cow horns all blared out suddenly, causing a tremendous sound. ततश्वेतैरह्यहिरुते महति सन्दने स्थितौ माधवः पाण्डवैश्चैव दिव्यौ शग्नौ प्रदम्नतुः. Then Sri Krishna and Arjuna, seated in a great chariot with white horses yoked to it, blew their celestial conch shell horns. पाञ्चजन्यं ऋषिकेशो देवदत्तं धनुञ्जयः पौण्ड्रं ददद्मौ महाशङ्खं भीमकर्मा वृकोदरः. Sri Krishna blew his conch Panchajanya, Arjuna blew Devadatta, and Bhima of terrible deeds sounded his great conch Paundra. Ananta Vijayam Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishtharaha Nakulaha Sahadevashya Sughosha Manipushpakau. Raja Yudhishthira, the son of Kunti, blew his conch Ananta Vijaya, and Nakula and Sahadeva, Sughosa and Manipushpaka respectively. काश्यच परमेश्वासः शिखण्डी च महारथः दृष्टद्युम्नो विराटश्च सात्यकिशा पराजितः. The great archer, king of Kashi, the mighty car warrior Shikhandi, and Drishtadyumna, and invincible Satyaki. Drupado Draupadeyasya Sarvashah Prithivipate Saubhadrasya Mahabahu Shankandadmuhu Prutak Prutak. The king of Drupada, the sons of Draupadi, the mighty armed son of Subhadra, all these, O king, sounded their conch shell horns again and again everywhere. Saghoshodhata Rashranam Hrudayani Vyadarayat Nabashya Prithivighnaiva Tumulo Vyanunadayan. That tumultuous uproar, resounding in the sky and over the land, pierced the hearts of followers of Dhritarashtra. Atavyavasthitan drusya Dhartarashtraन् Kapidvajaha प्रवृत्ते शस्त्र संपाते धनुर्युज्यम्य पांडवः ऋषिकेशं तदा वाक्यमिदमाह महीपते. O king Arjuna, the Pandava leader with the banner crest of a monkey, on seeing the followers of Dhritarashtra arrayed for battle and the clash of weapons about to start, held up his bow and said the following words to Sri Krishna. Arjuna uvacha सेनयोर्भयोर्मध्ये रथं स्थापय मे अच्युता यावदेवतार्निरीक्षेऽहं योद्धुकामनावस्थितान् कैर्मया सह योद्धव्यमस्मिन् रणसंयमे. Arjuna said, O Achyuta, please station my chariot between the two armies so that I may have a view on the eve of this battle of all those standing ready to fight, and learn who all are the persons with whom I have to contend. Yochyamana navekshehem yahayetetra samagataha Dhartarashtrasya durbuddhir yuddhe priyachikirshavaha. Let me see all those who have arrived to favor the evil-minded son of Dhritarashtra in war and are standing ready to join battle. Sanjaya uvacha एवमुक्तो हृषीकेशो गुडाकेशेन भारत सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये स्थापयित्वा रथोत्तमम् भीष्मद्रोणप्रमुखतः सर्वेषां च महीक्षिताम् उवाच पार्थ पश्यैतान् समवेतान् कुरुनिति. Sanjaya said, O King Dhritarashtra, Sri Krishna, to whom Arjuna addressed these words, stationed that most splendid of chariots at a place between the two armies, confronting Bhishma, Drona, and all those chiefs, and said, O Arjuna, see these men of the Kuru horde assembled for battle. Tatra pashyat sthitan parthaha पितॄनत पितामहान् आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रातॄन् पुत्रान् पौत्रान् सखीं सदा श्वशुरान् सुहृद शैव सेनयोरुभयोरपि तान्यमीक्ष्य स कौन्तेयः सर्वान् बन्धूनवस्थितान् कृपया परयाविष्टो विषीदन्नितमब्रवीत्. There he saw standing in both the armies fathers, grandfathers, uncles, brothers, sons, grandsons, comrades, fathers-in-law, and bosom friends. Seeing all these kinsmen arrayed, Arjuna was overcome with great pity and said, sorrowing, Arjuna uvacha drushtemam svajanam krishna yutsum samupaptitam सीदन्ति मम गात्राणि मुखं च परिशुष्यति वेपतुच्च शरीरे मे रोमहर्षच्च जायते. Arjuna said, seeing these relatives standing eager to join battle, my limbs are giving away, my mouth is parching, I get trembling of the body and horripilations. गाण्डीवं स्रशंसते हस्तात्वकै च परिदह्यते न च शक्नोम्यवस्थातुं भ्रमतीव च मे मनः. My bow Gandiva is slipping from my hand, my skin too is burning, I find it impossible to stand firm, and my mind is as it were reeling. निमित्तानि च पश्यामि विपरीतानि केशवा न च श्रेयो नुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनः माहवे. O Keshava, I see adverse omens. I do not feel that any good will come by killing all one's kinsmen in battle. Na kangne vijayam krishna na cha rajyam sukani cha kim नो राजेन गोविंद किं भोगैर्जीवितेन वा. O Krishna, I do not long for victory or kingdom or enjoyments. O Govinda, of what use is kingdom, enjoyments, or even life itself? येषामर्थे काङ्क्षितं नो राज्यं भोगा सुखानि च तायिमेव स्थिता युद्धे प्राणां त्यक्त्वा धनानि च आचार्याः पितरः पुत्रास्तथैव च पितामहा मातुलाः श्वशुराः पौत्राः शालाः सम्बन्धिनस्तथा. Those for whose sake kingdoms, enjoyments and pleasures are desired, those very teachers, fathers and sons, as also grandfathers, uncles, fathers-in-law and other relatives are here stationed in battle ready to give up their lives and possessions. Etana hantumicchami gnatopi madhusudana api trailokya rajyasya heto kim nu mahi krute. Even for the sovereignty of the three worlds, I do not desire to kill them, though myself killed, how much less then for this earthly kingdom. Nihatya dharta rashtranaha का प्रीतिः जनार्दना पापमेवाश्रये तस्मान् हत्वैता नाततायिनः. What joy can there be for us by killing these sons of Dhritarashtra? Though they are murderous villains, only sin will accrue to us by killing them. तस्मान्नाह वयं हन्तुं धार्तराष्ट्रान् स्वबान्धवान् स्वजनं हि कथं हत्वा सुखिनः स्याम माधवा. Therefore, O Madhava, it is not befitting that we kill our relations, the sons of Dhritarashtra. How could one be happy by slaughter of one's own kinsmen? यच्चप्येतेन पश्यन्ति लोभोपहत चेतसः कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं मित्रद्रोहे च पातकम् कथं न ज्ञेयमस्माभिः पापादस्मान्निवर्तितुम् कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं प्रपश्यति जनार्दना. O Janardana, even if these people with their intelligence overpowered by greed do not see any evil in the decay of families and any sin in the persecution of friends, why should not we, who are aware of the evil of such decay of families, learn to desist from that sin? Kulakshye pranashyanti kuladharma sanatana धर्मे नष्टे कुलं कृत्स्नमधर्मोऽपि भवत्युता. When a clan becomes decadent, its ancient traditions, laws perish. When traditions perish, the entire clan is indeed overcome by lawlessness. Adharmāpi bhavat krishna pradushyanti kulastriyah स्त्रीषु दुष्टासु वार्ष्णेय जायते वर्णसंकरा. O Krishna, when lawlessness prevails, the women of the clans become corrupt. Ocean of the freshness, when women are corrupted, mixture of classes, promiscuity prevails. Sankaro narakayaiva kulagnanam kulasya cha पतन्ति पितरो हेषां लुप्तपिण्डोदकक्रियाः. Promiscuity results only in hell to those destroyers of the clans, as also to the members of the clan, for being without legitimate progeny to perform obsequies. The spirits of their ancestors fall, deprived of the offerings of rice ball and water. दोषैरेतैः कुलज्ञानां वर्णसङ्करकारकैः उत्साद्यन्ते जातिधर्माः कुलधर्माश्च शाश्वताः. By the misdeeds of these ruiners of clans and promoters of promiscuity, the immemorial traditions of the communities and clans are uprooted. Utsanna kuladharmanam manushyanam janardana नरके नियतं वासो भवतीत्यानुशुश्रुमा. O Janardana, we have heard that residence in hell awaits men, the religious traditions of whose clans have been destroyed. Aho bat mahatpapam kartum vyavasita vayam yad rajya sukalobhena hantu svajanamadhyata. Alas, what great sin have we resolved to commit when we prepared ourselves to destroy our kinsmen out of greed for the pleasure of a kingdom. Yadimam pratikaram ashastram shastrapanayah dhartarashtrarane hanyuh tanme kshemataram bhavet. Far better would it be for me if the sons of Dhritarashtra, with weapons in hand, kill me in battle, unarmed and unresisting. Sanjaya uvacha eva muktva Arjuna sanke ratopastha upavishat visrujya nasharam chapam shoka samvigna manasa. Sanjaya said. So saying, Arjuna, with his mind overwhelmed with sorrow, abandoned his bow and arrows and sat down on the chariot seat. Chapter 1, Arjuna's Conversion. Summary. Arjuna asked his charioteer friend Lord Krishna to drive his chariot between the two armies so that he could see the Pandavas' army. Arjuna felt great compassion to see his friends and relatives on the opposite side, whom he must kill to win the war. He became confused, spoke of the evils of war, and refused to fight. Here is a story about negative and positive thoughts fighting each other that Lord Krishna himself told to Arjuna in Mahabharata. Mr. Truthful. There once lived a great hermit who was famous for telling the truth. He had taken a vow not to lie and was popularly known as Mr. Truthful. No matter what he said, everyone believed him because he had earned a great reputation in the community where he lived and did his spiritual practices. One evening, a robber was chasing a merchant to rob and kill him. The merchant was running for his life to escape from the robber. The merchant ran towards the forest where the hermit lived outside the village. The merchant felt very safe because there was no way the robber could find out where he was hiding in the jungle. But the hermit had seen the direction in which the merchant went. The robber came to the hermit's cottage and paid his respects. The robber knew that the hermit would tell only the truth and could be trusted. So he asked him whether he had seen somebody running away. The hermit knew that the robber must be looking for somebody to rob and kill. So he faced a big problem. If he told the truth, the merchant would certainly be killed. If he lied, he would incur the sin of lying and lose his reputation. Any immoral act that may harm others is called sin. Ahimsa, non-violence, and truthfulness are two most important teachings of all religions that we must follow. If we have to choose between these two, which one should we choose? This is a very difficult choice. Because of his habit of telling the truth, the hermit said, "Yes, I saw someone going that way." So the robber was able to find the merchant and kill him. The hermit could have saved a life by hiding the truth, but he did not think very carefully and made a wrong decision. Lord Krishna's purpose in telling Arjuna this story was to teach Arjuna that sometimes we have to choose between a rock and a hard place. Lord Krishna told Arjuna that the hermit shared with the robber the sin of killing a life. The robber could not have found the merchant if the hermit had not told the truth. So, when two noble principles conflict with each other, we have to know which one is the higher principle. Ahimsa has the highest priority. So, the hermit should have lied in this situation to save a life. One may not tell a truth that harms a person in any way. It is not easy to apply dharma or righteousness to real life situations because what is dharma and what is adharma or unrighteousness can sometimes be very difficult to decide. In such a situation, expert advice should be sought. Lord Krishna gave another example of a robber coming to a village to rob and kill the villagers. In this situation, killing the robber would be an act of non-violence because killing one person may save many lives. Lord Krishna himself, on several occasions, had to make such decisions to win the war of Mahabharata and put an end to all the evil doers. Remember, do not tell a lie and do not kill any living being or hurt anybody, but saving a life comes first. Om Iti Srimad-Bhagavad-Gitasu Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Arjuna Vishada Yogo Nama Pratamodhyayaha. ॐ